Okay, so with your handwriting without tears, you've got your wooden pieces, you've got a mat, a chalkboard, you've got capital letter cards, and a small sponge that's in a Ziploc bag because it's wet, and some chalk. Okay, so the basic method here is to show the card, identify the letter. What letter? A. Okay, and then make A. Notice all of these have a little smiley face in the corner to help orient top to bottom. So then the child gets to make the A with the wooden pieces. It requires less fine motor and they can be really successful and see that yes, indeed, they made A. Good job. And next you want to show them how to write A, and this is when you use your chalkboard and a piece of chalk. Some people break the piece of chalk into a smaller piece. These are already broken, handy dandy, okay? And you need to make sure that you're following the correct direction for A. And so, no, it's not written there. In the book, it has the arrows to show you down, down, across A. So first you model for them, and I usually do say those down, jump up, across, so that they're hearing that auditory cue as well. After you draw it, then you give them the piece of sponge and it's their turn to erase. They need to erase just going over the lines that you made using the same motion, okay? So they're not like scribbling all over, they're actually going down, jump up, across. Now, when it's their turn to write, they can see where it was. They're not having to, remember it at all because they can see the wet. So you can say, okay, now it's your turn, write A, and then they can write over where the wet was, and again, being successful, okay? After they've been successful making it with the wooden pieces and writing it on the board, then on the other side of the alphabet card, it says, the directions say, help your children look at the first example and find the one that matches in each row. Because you're likely going to be using these cards more than once, don't have them circle it or anything, just have them touch it. So you could say, up, letter A, find A, and so then they can find it. Make sure that you're using different cues like find A, touch A, where's A, and then what's this? Apple, yes, apple. Where's apple? Apple, good job. Oh, A, where's A? So this is just kind of that visual discrimination as well as following directions piece of it. And I would do a couple letters a day, go back and practice some that you've practiced before, maybe do one new one, but don't just feel like you've done A one time and you're done with it. I would repeat A several times until your child has got it down, until you bring this out and they say without you even saying anything, A, and they grab these wooden pieces and they put those two big pieces and the little piece down. They watch you draw it, they pick up that sponge, they erase it on their own, they write it on their own, they can find all of them. When you feel they've got it mastered, then you can just kind of put it on mastery, meaning that you only check in with it like once a week just as a moment for them to be successful. If you have any questions, you know how to get in touch with me.